of disruption. I turn the floor over to Ms. Deborah.
Right. Thank you very much for the kind introduction, and a very good morning to everyone who's joined us today at the Moody The Outlook Conference 2019. My name is Deborah, and I'll be your moderator for this panel discussing the new age customer experience on real estate marketing and how it's changed. To start off with, a very warm welcome and thank you to our 5 panelists this morning. I'd like for them each to introduce themselves in a few words, maybe starting off with Tom, a bit on what you do in the organization and your advocacy.
I'm Tom Rizal. I'm with Federal Land. Prior to that, almost 30 years with Ayala Land. What do? I make sure that the company achieves whatever objectives it has. That's pretty much it.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Well, first off, thank you, Moody, for having me and Century Properties. Marco Antonio, President and CEO of Century Properties. We are a 33-year-old company. We've been public for the past 7 years. Traditionally, our core business has been in-city developer of condominiums, both sort of high-rises as well as sort of medium-priced projects to luxury condominiums. But more recently, we've diversified into 2 new businesses. The first are horizontal developments outside Metro Manila, priced around 1 to 3 million peso homes, starting in the first home market. And we're also building up our commercial leasing portfolio, building office buildings in the CBDs.
All right, thank you, Philippine Daily Inquirer.
I am Texo Maniego. I'm with the Philippine Daily Inquirer. I handle the property section. I'm friends with all the developers because I help them deliver the news and bring the news out to our residents.
Alright, that's Tech from Cebu Landmasters just visiting us, especially for this event. Joe, please.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, or good noon rather. I'm happy to be here. As mentioned, I'm Joseph Barano, introduced as the CEO or Chairman of Cebu Landmasters. I founded this way back in 2004. What do? I want to make my stakeholders happy, including myself, of course. Nice to be here.
Thank you, Joe. And last but not least, we have Eugene from Megaworld Corporation, a developer that needs no introduction. Eugene, please.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, and thank you so much for having us here in Moody. I'm Eugene Lozano. I'm connected with Mega World, and for the past 30 years, we've been developing different townships across the Philippines, spearheading and promoting jobs and BPO offices, as well as providing homes and a unique lifestyle to everyone. So, again, thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Eugene. A very well welcome and a round of applause, please, for our panelists.
And people were saying that online shopping is going to change the way people shop, but it's 10, 15 years later, and the mall is still here. I don't know that the right word to use is disruption in real estate. I think it's changing things. I think certain parts of real estate are changing more than others. So we see it in retail, basically the way people are shopping. We see it in residential, the way people look for information. We see it in office, for example. You have all these co-working spaces. You can have an office 1 month and you can leave it the next month. We're even seeing it in cemeteries, right? You can do an online wake, an online funeral. People don't go there. I don't know though that this is disruptive. It is changing things, and I think it will continue to change things. But I don't think it's going to be, an overnight kind of thing.
Marco, you seem to have some thoughts on this topic.
Well, yeah. So for us at Century, I think, and maybe a common stream, a lot of appreciation of the digital age. It's the 4th industrial revolution. So the acceleration of innovation, the velocity of disruption is happening. It's actually changing the way people do business and how consumers consume, how people take information, the speed, the access, transparency. It's all happening very fast, and it's actually very hard to anticipate, even in real estate. Sometimes we look at the West, what happens in first world countries eventually happens here in more emerging markets. So we've seen that certain models, as Thomas mentioned, is gaining traction. The shared economy, also online shopping. It's sort of in the past 5 years has really changed the market and the way buyer behavior. So for us here, it's really trying to stay relevant, trying to be also constantly sort of questioning our strategy and how we can best communicate to our buyers, how we can fill in the gaps in terms of what new needs people may have, and changing consumer preferences. So I think we're trying to approach it, digital age as a tool, and using technology to really provide better customer service, customer experience, and better products backed up by our historic past.
Right. Anyone else?
Yeah, for me, it's not actually disruption, but more of a way to enhance. Because like in the case of the newspaper, they said that the newspapers would be one of the first casualties. That if the digital age would render the print media obsolete. But luckily, in the case of the Inquirer, we've made use of it as a tool to better enhance our offerings. We've actually turned it into an opportunity and make sure that we maximize the potential of the digital age. So I think that's how we do it. And really, for us, at the end of the day, it's how you will deliver your message, whether that's online, that's on print, but knowing what news to deliver and when to deliver the news.
So I think what we can all agree upon is that this is change is here, right? But as we also know, this can be a double-edged sword. So now I'm interested in hearing from our panelists, what have you done differently in view of this change that has come specifically in real estate marketing?